Okay guys, we're finally at the end of this series where we're going to talk about different coverings we can use during this time. Again, my hair is normally in 2-strand twists for the most part, but you know, it's gonna work with what I work with right now. Still stretched a little bit, so it's not gonna be as puffy, which is important with some of these things I'm gonna show you. Cornrows, great. 2-strand twists, if you have those. I recommend what I normally do, since my hair is kind of different, normally shorter up here, longer in the back. I'll take the shorter 2-strand twists if I'm putting on a cover of any type on my head, and I will put the longer ones just in a ponytail together, and then the shorter ones I'll take, I'll take bobby pins, and I'll just take them and clip them, clip the ends down to my scalp. That way that those 2-strand twists will sit flatter on my head. So that's what I normally do. But again, my hair is just a little bit stretched with the style I have now. Probably a little bit more puffy than what it would look like if you had, definitely with cornrows, or if you had 2-strand twists, or little braids that you put in your hair in order to twist it back. Simple, simple, simple. So I'll show you a few that I use. Again, sometimes I use them if I'm just around the house or if I'm running an errand. One of my favorites right now are these little satin line caps. All right, you can buy those online. And I'll just take my little cap. With these, what I find that works best is darker colors. So especially if I have like some braids or something, I'll normally go with black, because if it's a little bumpy up here, you really can't see it. This is a dark gray. I have them in a few different colors. Black and gray are really the colors that I like in these little styles. So I'll put my hair in here, earrings. Something that I always make sure I go out of the house with is either I'll throw on some glasses, kind of look cute, or some sunglasses, some shades when you're going out. But if you're being barefaced, I'll normally put on some earrings, maybe some hoops, put a little concealer on, a little eyeliner, keep it simple. That's what normally I do. But you have your basics that you look good when you go out of the house. You feel good, so use those things. But again, I'll throw this on, throw some glasses, throw some sunshades, make sure I have a little makeup here, put on my little outfit and head out the door. So this is my kind of about on the town, or going to take a little meeting with someone, and I feel confident in wearing this, and just make sure my eyebrows not done now, so don't judge me. So I just do what you do what makes you feel good. So this is a little slap cap, satin lined, so I'll use this to cover if I need to. Some other simple things that I brought over from my time being relaxed is just baseball hats. So I'll take a baseball hat. Again, make sure all my braids are brought together. If they're shorter, I'll make sure they're clipped in so they're under here neatly, and then I'll just put them, the rest of my twists, back here. It also looks cute if you have a little bit longer hair and you do twist and you put the perm rods on the end. It looks super cute that it's kind of curly in the back. Or sometimes I will put my twists together in the back, keep them twisted, but I'll just untwist the ends to make it like a little rabbit's bunny tail back there, and I'll leave that in my baseball cap. And I'll do that, and I'll make sure that the edges kind of are slicked down, or I put bobby pins to make sure they're laid down because you want it to look neat. And I'll take a cap and I'll hit the streets. Again, my little makeup on to make sure, because these brims with people with big eyes like me kind of give you this little well under your eyes. So I make sure I have concealer on, put a little lipstick if I feel like it, earrings, head out the door. Then I also have other little hats that I use, neutral colors, of course, or dark colors always go with your outfits. All right. Another simple thing that I use are scarves. So these are big square scarves. And I use them for everything. And this is one of my go-to styles. I'll put it in a triangle. And I love this one because it is a dark color. It's kind of a neutrally color depending on what you wear. So I will put it in a square. Take the long end. And again, normally I make sure my hair is laid down. Even if I have twists on, I will make them taut and pin them so they're not sticking out, and lay them down. Start with this. Then the back, I'll just tie it. So I do this, normally I'll put the tie under wherever my hair, my little ponytail is. Let's see, I can't see what I'm doing. Get my mirror. So I'll bring the front down a little bit longer than what it's probably going to end up being in the end. Take it, tie. And the key to getting to making this work is A, having a scarf that's long enough. Make sure it's clean, you don't want any spots and all that. 2, again, I normally have my hair a little laid down a little bit more so it's not as puffy, but then making sure it's taut. And then have this little piece in the back. Tie it like this. Make sure it's smooth. You know, make sure it coordinates with whatever colors you have on. I have loads of these scarves, so all different kind of colors. This is one of my favorites. It goes with a lot of different stuff. And then if you have any designers scarves, they always look super cute. This is kind of a little knockoff designer scarf I got from H&M at one point in time, but size is important, making sure it's large enough, making sure it matches, making sure your hair is in a style that is slicked or can be slicked back. And normally I just, again, have this here where I'll put it to one side, put on some cute earrings. You know, I'll throw on some hoops. Or those are wool horn. Put some hoops on. Again, you have to be careful with this look so you don't look like a pirate, you know. So I'll normally put some makeup on. Yeah, now. Throw some glasses on. What? Throw some shades on if you're going out in the daytime. You know, again, make sure it coordinates with whatever you got going. And so this is the style that I love to keep my hair protected under. Again, at night I'll just put a bonnet on or leave or I'll wear these scarves as well. Some of the styles I maybe don't like as much, I'll put those, or the ones that are stained, I'll wear those at night. Lay my hair down and then you know, retwist every other day to keep it fresh, but you know, it's a look. And one of the final styles that I use, now there are a lot of different other tutorials and girls out there who love these fancy wraps with cotton and those type of big poofy wraps. Every now and then I'll do that, but it's not my daily. Again, we've been quarantine cute. We want to keep it easy, you know, make sure it's healthy. This is like a stretchy material. Had it for a long time, very long, wide, You know, the ends are finished. Okay. So this is another thing that I use to make my daily wrap, similar to the scarf. A few different ways you can do it. The easy one that I like to do is again, super long, kind of drape it over up here. Bring it down a little bit further than where it's gonna end up after you finish. Okay, one way is I'll take it back, tie it so it's secure. And then we can take the ends, just kind of twirl it around. That becomes like a little rope-like. Do the same thing to the other side. And then I'll take that one going each direction. In the back, I'll tie back together. You have some little pieces taken there. You don't want it too much, but you want enough that you have room to tuck it. And what we're going to do is just tuck it under. Hopefully you can see. Tuck it under the braids, the little ropes that we made. So tuck it under itself. Again, normally my hair is a little bit more laid down, but it's okay. So you probably see a little piece here that's kind of sticking out. We're just going to tuck, 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 tuck. Fold it over itself, tuck it under so it's secure. And this is one of the things I'll go out with, or you can have meetings with, or your work allows. Again, dark colors are great. I also use white, standard color that goes with everything. Looks good in this style. Grays. So I'll do that again. Throw on a little bit of makeup, or a lot of the makeup if you choose. Throw some earrings, whatever style you got going on. Glasses, you know the drill by now. Yeah, make sure everything matches. Make sure everything's tight and tucked. There's nothing sticking out, that you have clean fabrics you're using. And this is one of those styles. So there's a few other styles you can use with this that I'll do. You'll see people with with it flushed in the front and then a knot just in the back. You take it and wrap around itself. That's a cute style. You'll see other people that'll use, again, fabrics that aren't stretchy, that are like cotton, that have the more structured pieces or bows and things. You'll need cotton for those, and those are really good. For this time of season where the weather is still a little bit cool. In the summer, you want to be particular kind of about the material you use. But these are just a few of the things that I do and that you can do in the time of quarantine to keep your hair nice and in its curly state, and again, healthy. For those of us who have to be face to face, you can do your twists, your braid outs, your puffs. Those are things that you can easily just retwist overnight and keep it throughout the week and not have to stress about it. Or you do your wraps, your scarves, your hats. Those are all different options you have. Again, make a little makeup on, put a few accessories on, make sure it matches, make sure everything's clean and taut and ready. So I'll be posting a few more, throughout the week. Next week I'll try to upload some more, or if I don't do it, I don't believe in doing things over and over again that's already done. So there are some YouTubers or individuals who out there who I get inspiration from, that I'll post, that you guys can follow along, that has worked for me. So thank you guys so much for joining me, taking the time out. Hopefully you learned some tips throughout this series, and if you guys have any questions, you can direct message me, put comments down below. I would love to see any pictures you have throughout the week if you use any of these tips that I have given you. I would love to see your success. If you have any questions while you're styling your hair, or you're looking the weekend to do something different and you need some more details, then reach out. But thank you guys so much for supporting our anniversary week. Hopefully, again, these tips help you guys to look cute while you're under quarantine. Don't neglect, looking good helps you feel good, and we need all the feel goods that we can have right now on these uncertain times. So again, thank you guys so much for supporting. Reach out if you need me. But you guys have a great rest of your day and a great weekend.